Hi, welcome to Quinn's RC. RC all-wheel drive sent me a set of aluminum axles for the CR18P EVO. They come in a nice metal box. When you get them out, they have a really good heft to them. They're just beautiful. I've got another one taken apart more or less. Wanted to show you. These are brass outers. Also comes with extended brass hexes, but everything is ball bearing, metal gears, no bushings anywhere. They're lightly oiled, of course. I'll go in and oil them up some more. Everything is metal in here and bearings. So just high quality. They feel really nice. Now, I was going to put these on my rock van, which I've sort of become obsessed with. I'll put the video up there of the fairrc Stinger system installation. So this thing is nuts now. It does wheelies, it does backflips. It's just super fast, super fun. I have yet to try it on 3S. But I thought that adding this weight to this truck might make it a little bit unmanageable. I've been running a poll on my community page asking what I should do with this now that it's so fast, and the poll tells me people want to see a monster van, and so I think the weight on a monster van of these axles won't work very good because I want to be able to do backflips and rotate and not break things, take big jumps. So I'm going to put it on my Harvest, which I think is the real sleeper of the Evo lineup. This one is, you know, another power wagon, but it has the best approach and departure angles of any of the three. It has a nice, easy way to get in with these body clips. You don't have to fiddle with body hinges or anything like that. So I've decided I'm going to make this my Evo crawler. I had a transmission servo burn out on another truck. I took it from here, so I have no transmission servo. So what I did was I added a 3x3 spacer here with a body post to lock out high gear, so it's locked in low gear. It doesn't have that weight of the transmission servo anymore. So I am going to do a few tests on my flipometer to see how it climbs, and then I'm going to install these beautiful axles and see how the performance improves. So stock, the best I could get was 53.5 degrees. You see here we're getting quite a bit of wheel lift, but it is making it up to the top of the board and back down again. Tried 54, it just couldn't do it. It would just flip backwards. I tried it quite a few times and no luck. Before I put everything together, I'll grease these gears, and I'll also grease the portal gears. I like to use a very light grease. Right now I have Super Lube multi-purpose synthetic grease. It's nice and light for these little trucks. It doesn't cause a lot of resistance. The hardware is more robust, and it's hex head. It's going to be metal on metal, so I'm going to add a little bit of Loctite. There are 2 extra bearings that come in a little plastic bag. Those go right here on the output shaft. If this gets pushed in, it locks them up. But what I'm hoping happens is that the drive shaft is going to hold this out and we won't have any binding. I'm going to do a little weight test here. The stock front axle complete is 42 grams. The RC all-wheel drive axle is 98, so you're gaining 56 grams. The rear axle stock, 35 grams. The rear axle RC all-wheel drive, 96, so you're gaining 41 grams. So that total I will figure out and put in a little chart right now. One thing I really liked about all of these was there's no Loctite from the factory, and we all like to just get in there, take things apart, add a little more grease, just check things out. It was easy to do. I'm very frustrated when I get brand new parts and there's Loctite in there, and I end up stripping screws. Let's get these axles on and hit the flipometer. I'd suggest when you're connecting the links to the axles, you start one side, just get it threaded through, and then thread the other side. If you thread one all the way in, there's going to be some stress on this side, and it's easy to get it cross-threaded. If you want to do servo on axle, now would be a great time, but I'm going to keep it simple. So you're going to have to remove this bolt and use the existing hardware for the pan hard bar. I've got the rear axle mostly on, and there's some good news. There isn't enough play in here for that output shaft to get pushed in and cause binding inside the diff. So I'm really happy about that. Now here we are with the new axles on, and the best I was able to get was 55.5. So that's 2 degrees. And when you're talking about the difference between 53 and 55 on that push to like 60, which is pretty good, 2 degrees is quite significant. So it wasn't extremely easy. You can see at the top here, I wiped out, but I decided I was going to try again and keep going until I got it. I think on my flipometer, some of the sand is a bit smooth from being used over and over again, so you just have to find the right place with the right grip. And it wasn't easy, but here you can see that with a little bit of determination, I was able to get the truck to get to the top at 55.5 degrees, which I think is a pretty good result. These axles turned out really nice. If you want to get some, check the link in the description. Thanks for watching.